Let's meet the starters first for the twice-to-beat De La Salle Lady Spikers. Number 1, Mika Esperanza. Number 2, Abigail Marano. Number 3, Jackie Alarca. Number 4, Stephanie Mercado. Number 7, Michelle Gumabao. Number 11, Team Captain Cha Cruz. Their libero, number 5, Melissa Gohing. And head coach, Romel De Jesus. And now trying to extend this to a rubber match next week here on the Ateneo de Manila Lady Eagles. Number 3, Gretchen Hall. Number 4, Bea Pascual. Number 5, Cara Acevedo. Number 6, G. Hermoso. Number 12, Team Captain Jim Perez. Number 15, Bill Caiglet. Their libero, number 13, Denise Lazaro. And head coach, the Jolly Roger Gorayev.
This is the type of atmosphere only an Ateneo La Salle game can bring, even in women's volleyball. Starters on your screens for La Salle, of course, Micaela Esperanza, Abigail Marano, Jack Alarca, Steph Mercado, Melissa Gohing, their libero Michelle Gumabao, and Cha Cruz. For Ateneo, Gretchen Ho, Bea Pascual, Cara Acevedo, Z. Hervasio, Jem Ferrer, Denise Lazaro, their libero, and Phil Cainglet. Both teams playing for the right to face UST, who are already waiting in the finals after defeating the Adamson University Lady Falcons last Wednesday, 3-1. La Salle, of course, because they are the number 1 seed at the end of the elimination round, they have a twice-to-beat advantage. Rookie super setter Micaela Esperanza starting things off. It's La Salle versus Ateneo. This is the Final Four of your UAAP Season 73 Women's Volleyball Finals. And Alarca mistimed that one. Early point for the ladies in blue.
I know what's important for Ateneo going up against the number 1 team, La Salle, is to just be consistent from the first point until the very last point of each set.
It has been a while since Ateneo has scored a win against La Salle. Since Coach Roger came in, Ateneo have been 0-6. They have been swept every time by La Salle since Coach Roger came in UAAP Season 71. Melissa Gohing putting that one up. Alarca finishing that one on a quickie. Last time, of course, Ateneo defeated La Salle was in UAAP Season 70. Let's go to Steph C for her first report on Ateneo.
It's a battle much like David and Goliath, as Coach Roger puts it when he speaks of today's match. But amidst the thought that they're going against a very tough opponent, he continues to remind the girls that they're not fighting against an Olympic team. La Salle is just a collegiate team, much like Ateneo, and that they also have their own set of weaknesses. Which is why the Lady Eagles didn't only prepare themselves physically, but they also psychologically prepared for this game. Now, being the underdogs today, Ateneo will capitalize on La Salle's overconfidence. Aside from that, they'll do their best to execute the plays properly today, as Coach Roger reminded the team to start strong as well as to have the heart to win. Anton and Ed.
Thank you, Steph. Of course, Coach Roger Gorayev in his 3rd season, 25 years of coaching experience. So they already have the coach on their team. It's up to the players now to raise their level to that of the teams like La Salle and UST here in the UAAP.
But La Salle right now starting off strong.
And Steph mentioned the weaknesses of LaSalle. Did you see any weaknesses? Of course, LaSalle had a tough game against UST. What did you see? Did you see a chink in the armor of LaSalle in that game?
Could be, because what Steph mentioned earlier is that what Ateneo would actually capitalize on would be the overconfidence of LaSalle. And I guess that game against UST, probably LaSalle wasn't expecting that it would go all the way to 5 sets. So, meron din sigurong ganung factor. And if you look back at what happened last year, they were off a clean slate in the elimination rounds, only to find out that in the end, UST would take away the win from them.
This time around, LaSalle was able to claw back and defeat UST. Let's go to Job De Leon for a report on the side of LaSalle.
Anton, right now, I don't think LaSalle is anything but overconfident. They're really focused in this game. Earlier, I got to talk to Coach Ramil, and he said he definitely wants to end this series this afternoon. He said, we worked so hard to get to where we are right now in this tournament, and so we can't expect them to give Ateneo any breathing room. He did say, though, that it'll be a challenge to contain the Lady Eagles' Gem Fair. He said that she's a gifted player, and you can never tell what's going on in her head. He commends her for finding creative ways to put her teammates in a position to score. Anton and Dan?
Thank you, Job. Coach Ramil really respecting the talents of players, even on opposing teams. Ziher Basho with a kill right there.
And of course, Dempere is currently the #1 setter this season. And tama, it's actually very nice to hear that even coaches from other teams where you're not playing, do recognize the talent that you have.
Jem Ferrer is also the reigning best setter here in the UAAP. Right now, 6-3 in the first set in favor of LaSalle. A joust at the top. There's a violation, a point to the ladies in green. And LaSalle can't be overconfident and coming into this game, considering what happened in their last game against UST, when for the first time they went into a set wherein if they lost, they would lose a game for the first time this season.
Right. Seems like LaSalle is starting off strong.
They are up by 5 as we go into our first technical timeout. Back with more Women's Final Four after a few reminders.